And we are live.
Hey, you guys! It's the Ham and Juice podcast. I'm your host, Jason the Juice, with my host of the podcast.
Hey guys, my name is Hamza. The Ham of the podcast is my fellow co-host. Struggles to put out of his mouth. As you know, I kind of appreciate that, as he should be keeping his name out of it, keeping my name out of his mouth. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel disrespected every time I hop on this podcast by Jason.
You should be. You deserve disrespect.
Because I am disrespected. Everyone here deserves respect. That's Kantian, you know. It's a.
It's part of. Yeah, sure thing, man. How we doing today? How we doing this week? How we doing?
I feel a little locked in, you know.
Locked in.
A little tired. Getting work done.
Locked in. Getting work done often.
Christmas coming up, you know. My birthday coming up. Lots of things coming up.
We're preparing for Bender December, guys.
Bender December. Yes, that is a Hum's move. But how you doing, Jason?
We're doing all right. I started drinking coffee, and I'm really into it.
I never really pegged you for a coffee guy, but now that you're doing it,
I don't peg.
You sure?
anyways.
Okay, anyway. What's been happening this week, Jason? What's been happening in the music sphere?
A lot of news. Drake is definitely in the news for this week, whether he likes to or not.
Lots of things happen. So, we're just going to get right into it this week. So, the Grammys. The Grammy nominations have just been announced.
Ooh, I love the Grammys.
And we're going to take a quick look at them right now. And there's been some very, very interesting stuff going on here.
Grammy.
So, we got Record of the Year with Black Parade by Beyonce. Okay. Colors by Black Pumas, Rockstar by DaBaby, that's a Jason song, Say So by Doja Cat, Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish, Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa, Circles by Post Malone, and Savage by Megan Thee Stallion featuring Beyonce. Jason, what do we think about that? How are we feeling about
that? Drake, as the former recipient of the Best Rap Song of last year, God's mother effing plan. He is standing up to the Grammys here as a man who's won, a man who's part of the system of the Grammys institution. It's good for him to speak out on Mr. Weeknd's behalf.
Yeah, because what's actually been happening here is very surprising. If you listen to what I said for Record of the Year, there was no mention of Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, which is really weird to me. You know what I mean? It's really weird to think that a record this year actually like that big, that's been on top of the charts for that long, has not been present at all.
Maybe they had some drama behind the scenes. The Grammys is an institution, it's a business, and maybe the Weeknd was like, you know what? I'm not gonna show up because, as we said last week, they were coming in for the Super Bowl.
That's true.
To perform, right?
That's true. Yeah. So actually. So there's been some theories going around about why he hasn't been nominated, because he hasn't been nominated for Album of the Year, he hasn't been nominated for Song of the Year, he hasn't been nominated for basically anything actually.
Damn, and he was good. People love his music, man.
Dude, completely snubbed, because it's both After Hours, you have to say is both it's a pop album, it's an R&B album. It really can
progressive
be progressive
R&B album.
Exactly. It's basically anything in between. Yeah, it received nothing. No nominations at all. Yeah. So basically, the reason there's been some rumors circulating regarding this whole why he's been snubbed, why he hasn't been nominated for anything.
Sure.
And basically, it's been revealed sort of through rumors and sort of I guess the Weeknd's own staff, people close to him, that his team was in talks to actually perform at the Grammys, right? And that's huge. That's absolutely massive. But it was also revealed that, the Weeknd's performing at the Super Bowl. And apparently the Grammy people did not like the concept of the Weeknd doing this. They wanted him to perform at only the Grammys, just for them. That's it. The Weeknd, of course, was trying to get that both, that dual. He's trying to get that both performing at the Super Bowl and the Grammys, which I think is completely reasonable, obviously. But apparently,
I don't think so. I think it's a little greedy.
He's a little greedy, really.
Yeah. If you're gonna perform at one of the biggest stages in the world, you want to do another big stage in the world, you're kind of devaluing both.
I
with
mean,
a lack of exclusivity.
I can see what you're saying here, but I frankly disagree on every single count. You are wrong and stupid and nitpicking and biased. If the man is able to do both, get it? Then he should be able to do it. You know what I mean? He should be able to pursue his ambitions. I don't know.
All right, man.
You were nitpicking and biased. Anyway, moving on to, I guess, the other stuff that was nominated. We got Album of the Year. We got Chilambo by Jhené Aiko. Pretty good R&B album. We got Black Pumas.
I love Jhené Aiko!
Yes, sir. Black Pumas by Black Pumas. Everyday Life by Coldplay. Jesse Volume 3 by Jacob Collier. Women in Music Part 3 by Haim. Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. Hollywood's Bleeding by Post Malone. And Folklore by Taylor Swift. The Grammys love Taylor Swift. I feel like the Grammys are just obsessed with this woman.
Yeah. Kanye West tried to warn us, man. He tried to warn us in 2009, man.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Like, this is a lot. Anyway, Song of the Year goes to Black Parade again, The Box, Cardigan by Taylor Swift, Circles, Don't Start Now, Everything I Wanted, I Can't Breathe, and If the World Was Ending.
If the world was ending, that's a such song. I don't like that one.
Yep. Best New Artist. There's been couple nominations. Chica, actually.
Chica.
If you guys remember from that freestyle, what was it? The XSL freestyles.
Damn, it's at the Chica.
Yeah. Noah Cyrus, Doja Cat, K-Tranida, Megan Thee Stallion. We got Best Pop Solo Performance, Yummy, Say So, Everything I Wanted, Don't Start Now, Watermelon Sugar, Cardigan, Taylor Swift, It's, I mean, this stuff is kind of, like, you could pretty much guess it, honestly. I think the only real big surprise here is absolutely no nominations for The Weeknd. This is insane. This is crazy.
It's crazy.
If we look at even the best R&B, like best R&B performance, no Weeknd mention, nothing. Best R&B song, I can see 3 songs here that are not as good as a lot of songs in the After Hours. Best progressive R&B, I think that's probably the best category we've had in a while. But I mean, you look at best R&B album, it's like 3 of these albums should not be here compared to the Weeknd's album. I do like it.
Wait. Chilambo, that's progressive R&B. Regular R&B, you mean?
I think progressive R&B is actually really strong in terms of like this. What's on here?
Robert Glasper.
That's a pretty good album. It Is What It Is by Thundercat. Excellent album. Really nice album.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, so I don't know. Like, I'm looking at the rap nominations. I mean, we got Freddie Gibbs nominated for Alfredo. We got Nas nominated, Royce da 5'9", Jay Electronica, D Smoke. That's a really strong list. That's probably that's an incredibly strong list.
I like Jay Electronica.
You do you?
I like Jay Electronica.
You a big fan?
No.
All right. Looking through it, it's honestly it could have been so good. It could have been so good, but that just top to bottom snub of the Weeknd is just
really
insane.
Funny. It's a little silly, man.
It's crazy. So Drake actually responded to this.
What did Mr. Six God, Mr. Hamza's favorite man?
I don't know if he's my favorite.
Toronto's finest.
Toronto's finest. Well, I'm gonna read it off for you because you posted it in this fancy little font. I'm gonna read it, Drake. I think we should stop allowing ourselves to be shocked every year by the disconnect between impactful music and these awards and just accept that what once was the highest form of recognition may no longer matter to the artists that exist now and the ones that come after. It's like a relative you keep expecting to fix up, but they just can't change their ways. The other day, I said at the weekend was a lock for either album or song of the year, along with countless other reasonable assumptions, and it just never goes that way. This is a great time for somebody to start something new that we can build up over time and pass on to the generations to come.
Drake's being dumb again. What does that mean?
I mean, he's basically saying like, why do we keep expecting the Grammys that every single time some of this always happens to just fix up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's kind of trying to encourage people to sort of, maybe start their own type of thing. Start their own.
Tyler the Creator said some similar criticisms on the Grammys part, right? Like the rap album. That's not. It's interesting. We shouldn't really be looking toward awards to justify what is good music. What we should really be judging good music is what we think is good music, especially what the Ham and Juice podcast believes is good music.
Yeah, we are basically...
That is objectively true.
We have the objective universal morality here. So in a sense, Kantian.
Kant's categorical imperative.
So what we say goes, is what we're saying. Every other opinion discounted, don't worry about it.
It's for losers. We are the winners. Don't be a loser. Listen to us, we're right. All right. What else we got? Drake, Mr. Obama, when asked during an interview on was it Complex? What was it?
It was an interview. I'm trying to find it.
All right, in an interview with a guy, seemed British, or I could be lying, was asked. Drake said, "What do you think about Drake playing you in an autobiographical movie?" And then, what did Obama say?
Obama was like, "Well, he has. He didn't outright say he has my stamp of approval. He said he has his family stamp of approval, which I take it to mean he has a stamp of approval. Drake has endorsed, or Obama has endorsed Drake to play him in a movie." I don't know who was thinking of this. I don't know if this was like some kind of like weird Twitter thing that's just been bubbling up. I don't know if this was like a thing, but it is now, I guess. Obama has made it a thing.
Like, is this like a joke? Is this like...
I don't, like, it's a thing now, dude. It's a thing. I don't understand. Like, this is, Drake could play Obama and Obama would be fine with it.
I love Drake, but this is dumb, right? Like,
this is, can Drake pull off Obama speeches?
He's an actor. He played a guy in a wheelchair. I believed he was.
Yeah, but I mean, I can see a lot of actors, and I don't think they could pull off an Obama speech. You know what I'm talking about.
I'll tell you what. You don't have to. It depends how they choose to direct a movie. I think any talented director with their salt. You don't have to be 100% accurate to the person you're portraying, but you have to be 100% accurate to the story you're trying to tell.
That is true, but I mean, the story is about the character here in this case.
I mean, if they played Drake was like, if Obama was played by like a Chinese guy, that would be like crazy, right? Like that wouldn't make sense. Or like a white guy, that wouldn't make sense. What you want to do, is be somewhat accurate, and to be respectful and to be responsible for the types of stories you tell.
Right.
For example, Drake is biracial. Mr. Obama is biracial.
True.
A lot of
that is a good point.
A lot of these characteristics are similar. If you're trying to typecast,
I think we could probably get Logic to play Obama. Honestly,
I have a thinking suspicion, Hamza, that might not be the way that you think it is. It's just something. He doesn't have the temperament for the role. Let's say that,
Dude, biracial Bobby could do anything he wants to, bro.
Yeah, no.
I mean, can't. Do you think that J. Cole could play him better? Is there? I don't really see the difference, but I mean, I don't know.
Mr. Drake is an actor. J. Cole is not. Logic is a Twitch streamer, ostensibly.
Ostensibly.
So
All right. My main point here is I'm not actually even worried about their appearance. I mean, obviously actors don't always look exactly like whoever they're portraying. I'm talking about the Obama speech. You know what I mean? Obama's way of speaking, his manner, his the way he delivers his oration. You know what I mean?
You're calling Drake a whiny little weasel? Is that what you call him?
No, I'm saying Drake pull off sounding like Obama? Because the way that Obama speaks is very distinctive. It's very the way he even says "oh," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean exactly. And you can tell that's Obama. Can Drake do this? Do you think he has the range?
Drake played a disabled guy. He could play anything.
Drake played a disabled guy as a teenager, as a kid.
If you can do that as a kid, you can do anything as an adult. That's how it works.
I disagree.
What?
I disagree.
You're more talented as an adult than you are as a kid.
I completely disagree. I was a god of Street Fighter 2 as a kid, and now I'm like a baby as an adult.
Yeah, because you don't know how to play neutral and get out from disadvantage.
My god, are we really having this debate again?
No, we're not. We're gonna cut this one out.
I beat you every time.
You never win. Those are gimmicks. Those are gimmicks. You're
gimmicking. What you talking about?
You never win neutral. You're gimmicking me.
I really destroy you every time.
Buttons. You have no neutral.
Every time.
You have no neutral. You have no neutral.
No capability.
Justin beats you. He has no, and he wins neutral.
I don't even use super moves.
Justin beats you, and he doesn't have neutral.
I use no super moves, bro.
You lose when you lose neutral.
Neutral means. And I still
oh my goodness!
I don't even know what that means, and I still beat you, bro.
Regardless, I hope Drake and Obama find their way, and I hope an Obama movie does happen. What was that meme about Mr. Drake?
What you mean, bro?
You're right. That's a bit too crazy. Let's move on with more Grammy news. Cardi B did not submit WAP for Grammy consideration.
This is crazy. I feel like this is like a pattern here of like artists like kind of sort of denouncing or moving away from the Grammys, and we're seeing it more and more throughout the years. You know,
the Grammys racist.
I mean, you know, I don't know if the Grammys are racist, but you know, obviously they could be. They could be. I'm not trying to deny that. But you know, there are clearly there's something weird going on here. You know,
WAP was one of the biggest songs this year.
Well, and she didn't submit it. Cardi B did not submit WAP for the Grammys. So she kind of reveals the reason why she didn't was because she's not really pressed for a Grammy. She doesn't really care about the Grammys, at least for WAP.
Good for her.
She wants to be submitted for stuff like her album because she thinks her album is just so much better than WAP, and because it actually means something to her. And she's been working on this album for almost 2 years, by the way. So this is pretty crazy.
Dude, let the song be like the seller for your album. Say, hey, this song got a Grammy by itself. Wait for the album it comes with. Like, you know, like that would be such a huge seller, even for the casuals, even for the people. I'm the people, you know. The people love vanity, you know, and awards as much as they mean anything. But if she chooses not to, it's because of her own principle. And you got to respect that out of an artist. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, like, as much as you can hate on Cardi B, you know, I feel like a lot of people got a lot of reasons. I feel like, you know, clearly she is confident in her music. She's confident in herself. She doesn't really need an award. She's not chasing something. And, you know, that bears respect. You know? Anyway, let's keep moving on. What do we got here? Here we go. It's a little bit more news. Tiana Taylor takes issue with the lack of female nominees for Best R&B Album. All she sees is something. I think you can guess what it is.
Women.
All she sees is men. Actually. All she sees
is men. That's what she said. All she sees is male. Not even. You know.
You get it. Anyway, so if you look at the Best R&B Album nominations, we have Ant Clemens. Happy to be here. If you know who Ant Clemens is, he actually did a lot of the singing on the last Kanye album, Jesus is King. So that's how we got his big name out. Take Time by Giveon. Absolutely amazing album. Check it out. It is so good. It is, I consider to be the best R&B album of this year, excluding maybe Bigger Love and After Hours. I think those are like the top 3 albums of this year. We have To Feel Loved by Luke James. I don't care. Bigger Love by
Legend!
Absolutely amazing album by John Legend. Bigger Love, which exceeded all my expectations. And we have All Rise by Gregory Porter. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a good point. It's a good point. But also, like I can't. Maybe I'm blanking here. I could honestly be blanking. I can't really think of an album that is better than these albums that came out this year. Because her last album, The Album, it's called The Album, which released back in June, is not Grammy material. I'm sorry, it's not better than any of these. It is bloated. In my opinion, it's not really worth it. I understand the sentiment here, but I can't think of an album that was better than these albums. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway.
Funny fact, the Grammys retweeted her tweet that was criticizing their all male nominees, accidentally thinking it was some kind of like
compliment, sort of
compliment. So that's interesting. Good on the Grammys for messing that one up. In other news, that's hopefully not Grammys news. It's always been Grammys news. Justin Bieber. Yeah. Wait, there's more Grammys news?
There's so much stuff, dude. Okay, so Justin Bieber thinks that he should have been nominated in the R&B Grammy categories.
What?
He wrote a whole thing, dude. Okay, so his last album was called Intentions. Now, I listened to this. I have a friend who is a big fan of this album and was a little bit surprised when I didn't find it to really be an R&B album. And here is a statement by Justin Bieber arguing that it is an R&B album. Dude, this is not it. It's a pop album with R&B elements. This is not an R&B album. Shut up, man. It's not. He's talking about Changes was and is an R&B album. It is not being acknowledged as an R&B album, which is very strange to me. I grew up admiring R&B music and wished to make a project that would embody that sound. What are you talking about? No.
What's a famous song from Changes? Let me look this up.
I think Intentions with Quavo was like the big. This I don't know, man. Like, I can respect you for liking R&B and trying to use it. I don't see
Yummy! You
tell me Yummy is R&B? You got yummy. What a stupid song.
Oh my god, he thought that's R&B?
Oh my god, man, I cannot handle this, man. I swear to God. Anyway, I'm done with the Grammys. I'm done with the Grammys this year, dude. I'm done with it. We got some big stuff coming up now. Lil Uzi respectfully rejects Lil Xan's feature request.
What happened to this one?
So I was on Twitter when this whole thing came down, so I kind of had a first-hand view on this.
Shout out to Hamza Twitter.
So Lil Uzi tweets out, "I'm about to start mumbling again." All right, because he's been more active on social media lately, and whatever. Okay, Lil Xan tweets at Lil Uzi, "Let's mumble together." Lil Uzi replies, "I mumble alone," and Lil Xan immediately deletes his tweet. It is. Oh man, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. He literally just called him garbage, like in the most respectful way possible. This is so brutal, man. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those awkward things that don't really count as news, but it's just such an awkward experience to watch that you just feel bad for the guy.
I've been there, man. I've been on the other side of getting roasted like that.
I mumble alone, bro. That hurts, man. I don't know.
Keep going strong, man. Keep going strong.
Actually, no, Lil Xan should not be. No. Just you know what? It's over. You had a good time.
We don't stand Mr. Lil Xan.
Just hang it up. Put him down. Put the gloves down. It's all good. It's all.
Yeah.
Next up here, we got a new Lil Wayne mixtape called No Ceilings 3 coming out today for you guys.
Lil Wayne's past his prime.
Are you sure? You think so?
Like, after 2018, he was like, you know what, it's over. I'm just going to make re-releases of good music and terrible music. Funeral.
That's very fair. You know, I can kind of see that because with Funeral, like so bad, so
I
bad.
actually tried. I literally listened to it front to back. I was like, no way, dude, no way. This was just I don't know, doo. It was doo. And the deluxe. Why is there a deluxe version of the album? It's so cheesy. It's so corny. Man, I don't know how to feel about it. I hope it's good.
Yeah, I mean, No Ceilings is pretty consistent in terms of like how good it is. It's probably a lot of people's favorite Lil Wayne mixtape series. No Ceilings 1.
They
and
call it
2.
Funeral because Lil Wayne career should have died, dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, that kind of works actually.
It's died then.
He is basically trying to kill his career with the album. But this is No Ceilings 3. This is not an album. This is No Ceilings 3.
An album.
This is a mixtape. However, it is hosted by DJ Khaled.
What does that mean?
I think he just like says things on the album. I think that's what happens here. There's going to be a Drake verse with Lil Wayne on this album, so it's basically gonna be
Young
Drake
Money,
and Lil Wayne
Young Money,
back and forth, which is gonna be hype as hell, man. I don't know, man. I'm excited about this. There's gonna be a lot of stuff here. I'm pretty excited. I don't know, man. I mean, it could be really good, but it also could just be like Funeral type stuff. I don't know. It depends on what you want, because No Ceilings, like historically speaking, it's all about like basically like him taking beats from other artists and then rapping over it, putting his own spin on it, which is usually pretty fun. I really like it. I like it. So again, yeah, we're gonna see. Hopefully it turns out well. And of course, we got to talk about the new Mario Judah Die Very Rough, verified from Genius. Jason, as the premier Mario Judah fan, what do you think about this?
It's so funny. It's so funny, guys. You know how people think he's racist? He's like, how am I racist? How am I racist? Like, I just say it, man. Like, it's no different from like a rap person saying, a rapper saying it. It's not racist.
Brutal, man.
He said it was for a hook. He said he recorded at the beginning of COVID. It was meant to be nothing more than a hook to like a legit song. And then he had to make a verse. And then he did. And it was really good. And millions of people around the world love it. He's this year's breakout star. I really do think that.
I mean, honestly, yeah. I feel like it's kind of like the version of like Lil Nas X from last year. We have Mario Judah this year, you know, just completely capitalizing off of like TikTok and like just the meme value of this song. I don't know, man. He's getting a lot of attention. It's kind of weird. Like, I mean, he had Trippie Redd hang out with him. He had Lil Uzi on Twitter kind of give his little endorsement. You know, it's crazy.
He said he's gonna have a big dog, big bear, a lion, if you will, on the remix.
A big dog, big. Okay.
A lion.
A lion.
You know? No.
That's me. I'm the lion.
No, Hamza, you're not the lion.
Okay.
Did your name mean lion?
Yeah.
No, your name's a dog whistle, Hamza. You're a big dog.
Whoa! Yo! All right. Let's move on. Okay. All right. New DaBaby song. Okay.
The baby, I love the baby. Oh man, he's my favorite person. I'm gonna say he's my boy.
Jason's a massive DaBaby fan. In fact, I would say that DaBaby is Jason's boy. Yes.
And Hamza is the biggest
no,
DaBaby hater.
We're not doing this right now.
What happened? What was this? Why are we talking about DaBaby Day?
Well, because he had to release a song. Well, he didn't have to release a song. Sorry, he released a song because his brother passed away, unfortunately.
Oh.
It's called Brother's Keeper. Pretty unfortunate. He released a song just about, I guess, you know, his relationship with his brother, even his grandmother and his dad, because they've all passed away.
Damn.
So, yeah, the song's called Brother's
baby
Keeper.
life, man.
It's true. The song's called Brother's Keeper. I recently listened to it. Actually, I think it's pretty good. This is not just me being like, oh, you know, his brother passed away. I gotta say it's good. You know, I do think it's a nice change of pace. It's not like an amazing song, but I do think it's a nice song that kind of really sums up his childhood, still being respectful, you know.
100%, man. People people think the baby is this infant, like there's things in his life. He made a whole album about his dad, right?
It's true, Kirk, right? Yeah.
So like we have to say like the man has gone through a lot in his career, and we have to recognize and support that. These things that happen to everybody, and it's important to remind ourselves that celebrities are not immune to these terrible tragedies that can happen. So it's a great sober second thought. Good to have it.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I would actually recommend checking it out, even if you don't like the baby. I think it's a nice song. Moving on to, I guess we got some Jay-Z news. Really, really weird. He started his own cannabis company. Chief Visionary Officer.
Cannabis. What cannabis?
Yeah, it's called Monogram. Oh wait, but he's also joining like another one. It's called TPCO. He's gonna be like, he's the chief visionary officer. It's I don't know, man. I don't know.
Chief visionary officer is not a position that any position.
Apparently it is now, man. Apparently it is now.
It's not like you're like a CEO or like a CSO or whatever. I don't know. Like visionary. What does it mean to be a visionary at a business? Like you see things. You see things well.
I think it's more innovation focused. I
have prescription glasses, people. I don't have good vision. Am I discriminating against being a chief visionary officer?
I would say that you are consistently blind. What about the You are blind when it comes to music tech, so maybe you should be kept away from this sort of thing. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, anything else this week, Jason?
Not really, man.
Wait. Yo.
Bad Bunny tests positive for COVID-19.
Damn. It just keeps getting us, man. Everybody, please, I urge you, please, do not act as if it is the same as last year, or even the same as it's not the same. You gotta change your behavior. You gotta change your social habits. You gotta change. It's not that easy. You can't just pretend like it's not there and make it go away. It's everybody.
It's funny because Hans is here. He wasn't here last year.
It's true. There you go, man. Yeah, I would normally be in Montreal right now, but I'm in Jason's basement.
No, I'm in my basement.
Anyway, yeah. So please, just try not to do anything stupid. I
love you.
Otherwise, Jason loves you, and we'll see you next week.